Hello, everyone. Let us look at an example where we want to find the incentive. And we are going to learn how to use if, and, or, max, and, if-s. So this is the problem with which we are working. We have the data for customers, and each customer has been given a target, and we have the achievement as well. Then we have the product goal for A and B, which is either met or not met. So yes or no. And then we have the date of join. Now we would like to know if the customer gets an incentive or not. And for the person to get an incentive, there are a few conditions that have to be met. Number one, either of the product goals should be met. So either A or B or both, but at least one. The achievement has to be more than 100%, not 100 or less than that, but more than 100. And the person should have been with the company for at least 2 years. So greater than or equal to 2 years. So we essentially want to reward the longevity, the tenure, and the loyalty of the customer. But the incentive is 10% capped at $20. So yes, the person gets 10% on their achievement, but they cannot get more than $20. Let's see how we do this. So first, I will put in an if, because we are doing a conditional statement. Since there are 3 conditions that I have to check, I will use an and. The first condition is that the achievement has to be greater than the target, comma, alt enter to go to the next line. The second condition is a choice. So either product A is equal to yes, or product B is equal to yes. And the third condition is that the date of joining, that means the year frag of the date of joining compared with today, has to be greater than 2, or rather greater than or equal to 2. If and only if all these conditions are met, the person gets an incentive. But the thing is that the incentive is capped at 20. So yes, we want to give the person 10% of 192, but we want to make sure that, or actually this should be the minimum, we want to make sure that the person does not end up getting more than 20. So if not, the person gets no incentive, like this. So let's see the result. You will notice that a few people are not getting the incentive, and it's very clear why not. For example, in the case of Justin, hasn't been with the company for more than 2 years. In the case of Mick, we are getting exactly 20, despite the fact that the achievement is 245, and we should have given Mick 10% of that, which is 24.5. Because we are capping it to 20, we cannot give more than that. Now, also in terms of writing a better formula, one suggestion that I would like to give all of you is to essentially write the same formula, but this time I'm going to declare some variables. So I will first say that let my target be C8, let my achievement be D8, let the product A be E8, let the product B be F8, let the date of joining be G8. And this way, rather than selecting these cells in the formula, we can simply say that is the achievement more than the target? Is my product A equal to yes? Is my product B equal to yes? And here we say, is our date of joining compared with today at least 2 years? And you notice we get the same result, but the readability of the formula has improved so much. I hope all of you agree with that. Let's do one more example with if. Now here we want to not just know if the person gets or does not get an incentive. We want to know the amount of incentive that they would get. So there is a slab. So 100% is 5, 125 is 10, 150 is 12,500. So I will say here that if S, my achievement compared to my target, right? So I will first say let my achievement percentage be nothing but E8 divided by D30, right? And then we will say that if S, my achievement percentage is let me start in one direction. So we will probably start by saying that if it is greater than equal to, let me think about it. No, let's do it the other way around. So we'll say that if it is less than 100%, which is 1, then the answer will be 5,000. If my achievement percentage is less than 1.25, then it is 5,000. This should actually be 0. And let's continue this. If my achievement percentage is less than 1.5, then it is 10,000. And finally, if my achievement percentage is greater than 1.5, then I would like to give 12,500. This, everyone, will be greater than equal to. So let's look at the results. Let me zoom in. And that's my formula, everyone, a very clean formula. I know a lot of you must be thinking, why can't we just use a nested if by writing if, but why would you? If S was introduced in 2019 office, and this is just a far better way for you to be able to build a nested calculation like this.